Okay, we're on day 3 of our 30-day challenge to expose our greatness by changing something in our life. We're being extremely conscious of it over the next 30 days. We're staying focused on the task, and we're being consistent about getting it done, whether it's removing it or improving it. This is the thing that we're working on for the next 30 days. And people who are contacting me are sharing with me the particular area that they want to work on, and I am giving them insight on it the next day or a few days after. I actually had several topics to choose from this particular time, but I chose this one because it was so close to my heart. This particular participant wanted to improve her prayer life, and I suggested to her that she wake up a few minutes earlier in the morning and go to bed a few minutes later in the evening. I suggested that she start off with small intervals, 15 minutes in the morning and 15 additional minutes in the evening, and then she could progress forward in her prayer time as she became consistent. I also suggested or let her know that one of the things that I did about 5 or 6 years ago, I began reading the book of Proverbs on a daily basis. One of the awesome things about Proverbs is that it's 31 chapters in the book of Proverbs. So irregardless of what month you're in, there is a chapter in Proverbs that you can read that's congruent to whatever the day is. For instance, today is the 4th, you would read Proverbs 4. Tomorrow's the 5th, you'd read Proverbs 5, and so on and so forth. Another great thing that I liked about Proverbs is because it was applicable to everyday life. It was easy to understand. I knew that this was right or this was wrong. It talks about different people to be around, seeking counsel. It's just so much wisdom in the book. It's actually a book on wisdom. And another awesome thing about Proverbs is one of the wealthiest men to ever walk the face of this earth wrote the book. Who wouldn't want to read and figure out what he has to say? I absolutely adore Proverbs. When I'm witnessing, I actually take people to Proverbs first because I think it's easier for them to understand. And once they become in the habit of reading it on a daily basis, they can begin to include other books in the Bible, or they can do that along the way. The thing about having a plan when you're reading is you're not defeated when you pick up the Bible and you just don't know where to go. You already have a plan. And as your prayer life continues to grow and increase, you'll automatically veer off into other areas of the Bible. Another thing that I felt was great about Proverbs is because it makes you aware of some things within yourself that you may not have been aware of before, which leads to things that you can pray about. So I think it's a really good book to read when you're trying to increase your prayer life. I still read it on a daily basis. I always find something new in it. Even after 5 or 6 years of reading, I enjoy it. I love it. There are also other great books in the Bible, but that was just my personal experience and my personal insight for increasing, one, my knowledge of the Word, my level of wisdom, and my prayer life. As far as my challenge today, which is to put things back as soon as I finish with them, I messed up. I left something out in the salon, and I actually left the salon and came back and saw it, and I said, who left this here? and one of the reasons I said that was because I shared with the young lady that I work with about the challenge that I was working on. So we kind of laughed, and I just told myself again, take action now. So I'm letting you know that there will be times that you will not do it perfect over the 30-day time frame, but you just pick up and move right back to where you left off, and continue to stay focused. Find a little phrase that you can say in your head for whatever your situation is, or the item that you want to change in your life. For instance, mine is take action now. I love you guys. I'm encouraged. I'm actually enjoying this challenge. I hope you guys are. It's so much fun when you actually have someone to kind of touch bases with you on a regular time frame with. And I hope this is working for you guys. You can contact me at Tanya Wilson-Cherry Full Circle on Facebook. That's my consulting page. Or you can email me at tanyafullcircle@gmail.com. I love to hear how it's going for you. And if we have some newcomers, you can always go back to the day 1 video, and your 30 days can start right now. Take care, guys. See you soon.